This conference will now be recorded.
Yes.
Okay. So remember yesterday we had a problem that I was unable to get the XML in Mule expression evaluator. So after research, I got to know that in the latest update, in the latest updated version, so this is Mule 4.3, in this runtime, it is not allowed to do XML operations like payload.emp. So we can do a couple of operations, but direct payload.emp in the root tag, it is not allowed in the Mule expression evaluator. But however, we can access them in other operations, like in my database connector. Yesterday we used insert, right? So whatever we have written, it will work. So like this, whatever we have assumed that it will work, it is going to work. The only thing is it is not going to work in Mule 4.3. So in the project which I have done earlier with the help of XML, it was in Mule 1.1. Mule 4.1.4. So there will be some updates in each version. So we have to take care of each version. So this is also an important point to note, that suppose if you are doing a project in, let's say you're doing a project in Mule 4.2, and latest then client asks you that you want, can we migrate the entire code into Mule 4.3. So some of the components which might have worked in 4.2, they might have been updated in Mule 4.3. So in that case, the additional things which they get updated, they will be working, but the things which have been modified by the new update, they will not work in the version. So it is best approach that if you have to do everything, like you have to do a lot of research, that whatever the components you have been used, you have to see the release notes, and you have to take care of what are the changes the updated version has been given, and will they work, the operations which you have done in the older version, will they work in the new version. So everything has to be taken care by you. So whenever they ask that can we simply update runtime without any changing code, you simply cannot say yes or no without doing any research. That's the key point we have to keep in mind. Okay. Okay. So let's start. So yesterday, did anyone try on your Anypoint Studio? Yesterday, whatever we have discussed, any doubts in yesterday's class?
No, no doubts, Kirti. It's fine.
Okay. So so for this weekend, right? I wanted to ask, like, who is available for the weekend, and like, so tomorrow I'm going to take a class. So if at all, what I'm thinking is I will give an assignment. So whatever we are doing here, right? So this assignment, whatever yesterday we have discussed in day 5, the APIs. So this you have to do on your own, and you have to come up with a solution. You have to have these use cases. You have to develop these APIs. So for the Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to give these assignments, 2 days assignments, and I think it is okay with all of you, right?
Yes, Kirti.
Yeah, in that
So
way you will
Saturday
get
and
a
Sunday
hands-on.
we won't be any class, but we have to do this assignment. That's what you're telling, right?
Yes, assignment. So
Yeah.
in case if you get any doubts, we can keep this bridge open. Like if at all if you want to have any clarifications, any doubts, so 11:30 to 12:30 I can join and I can help you out. If anyone has any doubts. But if there are no doubts, you can simply go ahead and develop your APIs. And on Monday, each one of you has to show me that whatever you have developed and whether the API is working or not.
Yeah, cool. Can you share this document to us also, whatever you are showing?
Sure. I will share it with you.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go on with whatever we have done yesterday. So I did not do anything because I wanted to show you how we are going to approach for everything. Oh yes. So where were we? We were trying to insert data into this one, and here yesterday I have mentioned, right? These are named parameters. We are giving named parameters, and in these parameters we are going to insert whatever the data we are getting from payload. So this is my payload. So whatever the data which I'm inserting here, this should be inserted in the database. After that one, we have to have a response as well. For that, we have to keep a transform message. So whenever I say transform message, right, it means the language which is used inside a transform message is called DataWeave language. So that's why. So there are two different languages which not languages, but two different syntaxes which we follow. So if you see here, I am doing like this. This is called Mule expression language. Like suppose I'm trying to give, yesterday I have shown you, like here I'm giving hash square brackets payload.id. So this we have to give in only some of the components, like let's say here I have a logger. So in this logger I can give like this. But in transform message, that is in DataWeave language, no need to give any hash or any square bracket. You can simply say payload like this. Okay, these two are two different things. We can cover all the DataWeave. So there are a lot of things to cover in DataWeave language. What are the operations performed? So we can have 4 to 5 sessions at the end, after all discussing about all the connectors, all the flows, all the use cases. In the end, we can discuss about what are all the operations and how different kind of things you can do in DataWeave. That will only take like 4 to 5 sessions. Okay, no need to worry until now. So just you can simply ignore that one, because that's a very heavy topic. So let's see what we wanted the response here. We wanted this one. So here I will say this is my XML. So instead I should not give anything like this, but I can simply say result. What do we want? You want status code 200, and you want message. So in this way you can simply show the response. You can set the payload for the response. Okay, any doubts until here?
No, Kirti.
Okay, let me run this one. In the meantime, let me open SQL Developer. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see what is there until now in this table. Okay, I have this one. So let's try to give something like, instead of 50, I will give okay, and my ID is 300 and status is active. Okay, this is deployed, and I will say add response 200 success. Let's see this again. 300, 180 active. Okay, this is getting inserted. So the one, I think somebody has come late. I'll just repeat it. So no one has joined. I think some Shiva or somebody joined. It's okay. You're good with this, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And see here, I'm getting null because, yeah, let's see this one. So why we are getting null here? in the loggers, here we have main flow triggered. This one is this one. And the second logger we are getting, even though I'm giving payload.id, we are getting null. Why we are getting null here? To this we have, to know the problem here, we have to run this in debug mode. Let's see. This running of Mule will take some time, so we have to bear with it. It will take some more time based on laptop configuration also. Let's say your laptop has only 4 GB RAM. It is better and it is suggested to have 8 GB RAM for running Mule efficiently. But if at all you have less RAM, it will take more time to run and more time to do all the operations. Okay, let's deploy it. Let's see now. I'm giving send. Okay, we have logger here. Let's go step by step. Logger is printed, main flow triggered, and for this one insert, we are doing insert. It is saying okay. So here after inserting, let's see if now I have inserted 2 times, right? Let's see if at all this is inserted or not. We have to have 180 2 times. It came 2 times. So that means it is successfully inserted. But here what we are trying to do, we are trying to just print payload.id. So do we have payload.id? We have to check here. We have a payload. Okay. What is in the payload? We have nothing here. We have a data set. That's all. It means after insertion, so let's say after insertion any kind of data in database, it will simply give us something like affected rows. So here how many we are sending, how many data, how many rows we are sending? We are sending only 1 row. So that is why it is saying affected rows 1. But it is not giving any kind of output. That is the expected behavior of a database connector. So since after that one, if I say payload.id, it won't have any ID. So in the payload, do you see any ID, any data here? We don't have any data here. That's why even if I give payload.id, it will say null here. So if at all I try to give this one in the Mule expression evaluator, null. Even if I give payload, it is what is this one? This is a database result. So we cannot understand what is the result. So this is some value with which Mule coordinates with, but we don't. We cannot no need to worry about all this one. We can ignore all this one. What we are getting is simply mule.extension.db.api.statement result. So it is giving the statement result. What we have given the statement? It is an insert statement. What is the expected output of the statement, insert statement? It will say how many affected rows. That's all. If you want to print that one, you can print it. That's all. So I think I haven't shown you, like here if you want payload, right? Suppose if you want to get this attributes. So for payload, whatever the things which we see below are known as attributes. So if you want what is the meta type and you have to print it. So simply no need to type like a dot, this cap symbol, media type, no need to type. You can simply say here and go right click, copy expression. So what the value to be captured, we can copy that expression and we can paste it in the debug expression evaluator. See? If I do this, I'm getting application.java, whatever the field value we have here. So that is the main, so this is our advantage, one of the advantage of Mule evaluator, expression evaluator. Okay, any doubts here? Okay.
No, Kiti.
Okay. So we have the success. Okay. Now let's see. So we have what have we achieved until today? Now what have we done? We have done an API for inserting data with JSON body and JSON response. And then we have an API for inserting data for XML body and XML response. Now we will do an API to update the data, update an existing data with, let's say, we can do it XML or JSON. It's our wish. XML response. Okay. Let's see. So let's go and create one more API. So employee operations. So now from now on we'll give in semantically correct naming convention. So let's close this one. So one is the one tip to follow in Mule Anypoint Studio is, so I have many, if you have suppose the 10 projects here, all the projects are open, the performance of Anypoint Studio will be degraded. So for that purpose, what you have to do, if you are not using any projects, suppose if you don't want any operations to be used from this project, you simply have to close it. Right click on the project, you will have close project. It is closed. Next, close. That's all. It means that Anypoint Studio will now not care about these projects. It will simply care about what are the open projects. This is one of the tips which we have to follow, which we can use for performance betterment of Anypoint Studio. When we are dealing with the real-time projects, right, we'll have multiple projects here. So this is advisable. Whatever we are doing, it is advisable. So let's say now update employee. Update employee. So whatever we are doing until now, we'll just repeat it. So here we have to have a listener. So in this project, we did not create anything. So whatever you create, so whatever the connections you create, that will be in the scope of that project itself. So suppose let's say I have created one database connector here. You can't use that project's connector in another project. You have to use in this project only. You have to create a new listener here. Listener localhost 8081. So base path I will have employee dash API. Sorry, dash API. Here I will have update API. Okay. After this one, I have an entry log in that main flow triggered to know whether our flow is triggered or not. So however, let's say this is only our input. So for this API, we'll say this is our input. So here, what we are doing, we are updating. So let's go and update. Just drag and drop and update. So database update. Here also, we'll not have any connection here. We have to create a new connection. Oracle connection, driver, use local file. So here I have shown you, right? C, Oracle, app, Oracle, product, version, server. Here I think in library, not in library. I think bin or database config. I think I have it wrong. Server, you have to go to server here, server and JDBC library or jar file. Okay, it's coming. localhost, there is system, whatever the password you have set while installing Oracle database test connection. It is advisable to do always a test connection. Everyone is there with me, right? Please interrupt me if you have any questions here.
Yes, I'm with.
Okay. So now we have to write an update statement. Update emp. So let's see what is our, so in emp what we need to update. Let's say we need to update status. Set emp status equal to, we'll have our named parameter emp status, where what do you want to set? Let's say we have to set by giving the employee ID, where employee ID equal to whatever the employee ID we are getting from our payload. So this will also be a parameter, employee ID. That's all. So now we have to assign this named parameter some value. So for here, input parameters, open bracket, close bracket. What is this employee status? This we'll have from our payload. What is our payload? emp dot status. Payload dot emp dot status. And we have to give what is our emp ID as well. emp ID payload dot emp dot id. That's all. So now after this one, what is our response? For this also we need a response, something like this one. So whatever we have discussed on the other day, like this one, your response. This is the request. Okay. For that you have to keep a transform message, and here you need to set what is the application type. Here we are setting XML, and here what is the main tag here? Result. So I will say result. In that, what is this? Status code. Status code equal to 200. For the integer types, right? For the integer types, no need to give double quotes. For the string type only, for the string type of data, we should do double quotes. Message. What is it? Success. That's all. We'll do a run project. 1 second. So here again we need to set for this listener as well. What is the type allowed? Post. Okay. And let's say, does anyone know what is the type allowed method we can use for updating the data here? Based on our last discussions, last classes, I have mentioned like what are the types we can use. So among those types, what can be the type used instead of post here? Anyone?
Put we can use now.
Yes,
URI parameter and right?
URI parameter we cannot use, right? So there are two things here, okay? Method is different from URI parameters given. So when we say method, the only thing we have to, so when I ask for method, the only thing you have to think is about, yes, method. So here we are trying to update the data. So post also we can keep, so we can keep anything here for our development, but semantically, what is the thing which we need to do when the client asks us? So when the client says we have to update the data, client doesn't know that what is the ideal way to give the post, or what is the ideal thing we have to give, right? So for that, as a developer, we have to follow some standards. So for that one, you can keep put or patch here. Okay, let's now try with patch.
Okay. Patch. Okay.
Okay, let's say again, I have to save this one because whatever it has deployed, I did not give here earlier. So for this, we have to deploy it again. It is deployed. So now let's build our API URL. So here I'll have patch method. And what is the thing which I have given? So this will be same. HTTP localhost 8081 will be same because this we have given in the configuration. From here it will change because I have changed this one in the base path. What I have given in the base path? Employee API. Employee API slash what is our sub API? Update. Okay, this will be our URL. Here, create a new one. Patch. This one. Okay. Body. Raw. This is JSON. Sorry, this is XML. We are giving XML type of data. And this is our body. Now let's say send. Success. Let's say what we have done now. For 300, 180, I have just given status A. So it will not have any change. Let's see first for this one. Let's test what we have here. So 300, 180 A. Now I want to give for 300, 180, I want to give status as I or say in progress. So I'll just say I. So status will be generally semantically when we say status, right? It will be single character for representation. So let's go with it. Send. Now let's check. So earlier we have AA. It should be now II. Not saving. Let's see what happened. Okay, we are doing based on employee ID, employee status. This 300, 180. So for 300, it should be I. Again, let's disconnect this one once. Connect. And let's debug this one now. Instead of running it, let's debug and see what is the issue. I'm adding a breakpoint here so that it won't run continuously. Yes. Deployed. Let's see. It says something is there a problem here. It is coming as red. So let's see what is this one. Input parameters. Trying to output second row. Employee ID. While writing expression. Employee ID. Payload.mmp ID. MP status. Let's see what we are doing here. Payload.emp ID. Let's save now and try it. Yes, again there is a problem. So here you can say whenever there is some error with the database connector, right, it will be coming as red here, and you can see there is a field with an expression error trying to output second root EMP ID. So here we have emp.id. Whatever we have given in the insert, it here we have given it emp.id, emp.status. Now let's say here instead of this one, I will convert this one into JSON. Let's see if it works. Here I will say JSON and I will give payload dot emp, and I'm giving here I will not have emp, I will have only status. And for this one, yeah, it will be same. Okay, let's see now. So see, there is no error here. Mule is very tricky coming to dealing with XML actually. So when trying for, so if you remember, I have given the same thing for input for insert in the previous project. It is taking for the insert, but it is not taking for the update. So there might be some release notes which we have to follow, like wherever the XML is working and where it is. So there might be some constraint where it will work and where it will not work. So generally it is a for in Mule development, it is very easy to follow with the JSON instead of XML. Coming to Delboomi, if you are aware of Delboomi, which I keep referring, there XML is very comfortable for running for modification of data and everything. So let's say again support. Okay, success. Now let's see if this has been updated. I have disconnected the connection earlier. So why I have disconnected here is there is one thing in with respect to Mule, that if at all there are many connections, let's say there are many connections accessing the same thing, the database, it will in the Mule cache it will have many connections with database, like it will have multiple threads connecting with the database. So at that time it will not perform the update or select or whatever you're trying to do. It will not perform, but it will simply say it has been done, but it will not update you. It will not give any error also, but we will keep on struggling that what is the problem here. So at that time what we need to do is we can do two things. One thing, disconnect the connections. What are all the connections you have to database from your SQL developer or from whatever the databases you have been doing. And also, if at all, then try once. If at all it's not coming, then just restart it. Restart the Mule. So how you can restart it? Simply you can close it, or you can say here you have in file, you can come here restart. Because the cache, when I say cache, it's a temporary storage. So in cache, the number of connections to the database, the number of threads for the connections of database will be increased, and the performance has been decreased. So at that time, whenever you see that no error is coming, but the database is not being updated, it is saying success. But if you go and see database, it is not being updated. So at that time, it is suggested to go and restart Mule and restart the connection. So here we can see it has been updated, I and I. Okay. Any doubts here?
No, Keith.
Okay. And it has come 200 success. Now let's say we want one more API for deleting. API for delete. And let's say we have JSON here. Or you don't want to give any data here in the body. Now we'll give data in headers. So we have seen multiple cases for with body, right? We have seen 3 APIs with the body. Now let's see how to retrieve the data from headers, request headers.
Kirti, I have a doubt here, Kirti.
Okay.
While doing the XML, in XML database, can we do it by using the JSON also?
So are you saying that instead of using here XML, can we use JSON?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. Suppose simply let's try this one. So if you're saying instead of XML, right? Let's give JSON. This one. And here our type is JSON. Okay. And if you want the JSON type, so I have suggested, right? So whenever you are giving some request in one format, the response should be also in the same format. So let's say here for this one, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to convert the JSON. So it should be okay. This should be okay. This should not matter because we are just converting the JSON to JSON again. So it will not have any impact. And here we have to say JSON. That's all. Let's try it out now. And here instead of let's say I have given A, I will try to update whatever we have here 100. So for 100, I show KKK is the empty status. I want to change the name to, let's say, Ram. And status I will give terminated. Okay. This is empty. Okay, this is executed. Now let's go. There is no error here. Success. Not updated. Let's see what happened. Did the payload effect changes? Let's see. What is the payload here we are getting? So when we are not, anything is not updated, what we have to do, we just have to check the payload once. See here, the payload is coming as null. Why it is coming as null? Let's check again. So let's keep here. So here what we got before the update, before the database connector, we are getting payload as null. So how to solve this one? We should keep one more breakpoint here and see what is happening here. So here, let's go. So here, what is the payload? Payload is check payload dot id 100. So the payload is working properly. But what we have done a mistake here? Can anyone identify what is the mistake here? Developing is one part and troubleshooting the problem, debugging the problem is second part. So we should be good in both the things. Development and debugging and troubleshooting both are equivalently important things while doing any kind of development. So here, what is the issue is, here in the transform message, what I'm trying to set is payload.emp. But here we don't have emp at all. See, in the last one, what we have done in the XML, we have an emp root tag. Under this root tag, we have this id name status. But coming to JSON, we do not have any root tag. We are simply giving id name status. So if at all there is no emp, what it will give us? See, I'm giving this one, payload.emp. Says null because in payload there is no emp at all. We have simply id, name, and status. Get it? Anyone has any doubts here?
Yeah,
All of you understood what the problem is, right?
Yes, Kirti.
Yeah, so now what is the next step we have to do? We can simply say here, there is two options. We can say simply payload. So you are simply saying payload. So this is unnecessary step. You can simply say payload, or you can simply remove this transfer message. Because anyhow the payload is coming as is. So why to give transfer message and all? So simply say here I will just go forward and I will say save. It will be redeployed. So let's see now what is the payload here. And one more thing here. Here, what you are trying to give, payload.status, payload.id. That's all. So I think it will go here. Success. Let's check. What are we doing here? For 100, I'm changing the name and status. This is the earlier one. Let's see. It's still saying 100. So what is the issue? Again, we have to debug and see. Payload.status. Check what it is coming here. P payload.id 100 update
Here,
status.
implemented the AMP name now, Kirti. That's the reason it's not changing the name, I think.
Yeah, it is updating only status. We are not updating name
And
here. Yes, very good catch. So here we can say, I will say AMP instead of AMP status, I will say AMP name. And here I will say AMP name. That's all. Let's go ahead. I will save it again. It is updated. Go forward and check here. I'm updating status here. Okay, something. So we are updating status instead of that one. But you understood it, how the update is happening?
yeah, Kirti, understood now.
Yeah, so here we can say, we can give JSON as well as XML, whatever we need. So that is based on the requirement. So how the requirement is, so let's say client will say this API is being used by a mobile application. So this API will be consumed by a mobile application. That mobile application will have the code in, let's say it is very comfortable. So let's say the mobile application has been developed in ASP.NET, and in .NET they are comfortable with XML but not in JSON or whatever the way is. So they will say we want the data in JSON, we want the data in XML. So mostly for 90% for the REST API they will ask JSON only. They will not ask XML, because for XML we have SOAP UI, SOAP API. Okay. Now let's do this one. We were in this, yeah, API delete data. Any doubts until here for the patch and update?
No, Kirti.
Okay. So now we'll have request headers. So can anyone say what are the types of request headers? We have discussed yesterday, I think. No need to worry, just whatever you have, whatever comes into mind, you can just simply say what are the types of request headers you can pass in an API. Okay, so we can have URI parameters, params, and query params. So here, let's say I have, this is my API. Now I want to delete the data. Okay, so my base one is employee API / I will have a delete API. And here, can anyone say how the URI parameters look.
Starts with question mark and
no, query param will be question mark and URI will be directly to that ID. It will gives the total endpoint of that particular.
Correct. You are exactly correct. So here we'll have something like this. For URI parameters, you'll have something like this. So now let's say I want to delete an API, delete an employee with the ID 100. Okay. Let's develop API for this one. So how to retrieve URI parameters? I have told you, right? We'll have a key, something like that. So let's see how you will do this one. So if you see here for URI parameters, I have told like something like, let's say if you want to have this one as URI parameters, like we'll have question mark ID equal to 100. ID equal to 100. So here we have a key value pair, but in query parameters we will not have any key value pair. So how to retrieve this one? Let's see this one. So how to do that? Let's go ahead and create one more Mule project. So this is update employee. Everyone is clear, right? I'm closing this project. Let's create a new Mule project for deleting. Okay, delete employee. Here we will have a listener. Create a new listener. HTTP localhost base path employee API. And for this one, delete API. Now here is the catch. In the path itself, we have to give something like this. So what does this represent? So this represents a key. So what we have to do is whatever we are trying to give here. So let's forget about this query API query parameters for once. This is our URI parameters. So here you have to assign this one. You have to take this one, fetch this ID, and you have to keep it in a key. So where you will keep the key, you have to define here. So let's say this you can give as per your wish ID. So this is semantically I am giving ID because we are passing ID. Instead of this one, you can say key or something, anything which you want to use. So now I'm saying ID. So this how to use in our process we'll see. Okay, listener. After this one, I will have an entry log, and I will say main flow triggered. And I will have a delete database operation. Here I will have a connection. Select Oracle connection. Use this one. Localhost. User system. Test connection. Here delete some EMP where I want to give where ID. So what is our ID name here? EMP ID. ID equal to our named parameter. So here I will have EMP ID named parameter. So what to give here? So how to retrieve this one is I will have EMP underscore ID. So remember I have mentioned about attributes. Attributes dot I will have query params dot ID. Did I give any capitals here? I don't think so. Small letters. That's all. No need to remember this syntax. Attributes No need to remember the syntax. I'll show you how. So for now, I'll just save it and I will show you how to retrieve that syntax using debug. Let's keep this in our Postman. And 1 second, let me say here, I'll say get. Okay. Here.
It should be delete
Okay.
na. Kirti.
Correct. We can keep delete also. You can keep anything. Let's say we can keep delete. That's a good catch. Let's go here.
And we have to
Give.
add transform message also now.
Yes, yes. For now, I did not give any transform message. I want to show you the syntax, how we are giving the syntax. So we
Okay,
can
okay.
get the syntax, right? Like I have shown you copy expression evaluate, copy the expression in the expression evaluator. I will show you how. Copy this one and save it again, because while development I have saved one of the things. So just to be sure, I have stopped it and I am just debugging it again. Delete API. So this is our, yeah, that's all. Nothing to do here. Okay, so now here I will keep a add breakpoint. So you can keep here also. Immediately after getting the data, you can check what are the attributes. And no listener for direct API. Okay, I have given 2 times here. So here you can see attributes. In attributes, you will have URI params. Under URI params, you have ID. So right click, copy expression. You can check it here. Whatever we have given there, you will get 100. So go here and just say yes. Whatever we have given, it is correct. But for simply, I'm just okay. I have given query here, so that's my mistake. So here we have URI params. Okay, and I'll stop it here just for configuring our response. Let's configure our response. I will say JSON. My result will be status. What is our result? We have been doing status code 200 message success. That's all. Let's save it. Let's do debug. So this one should be deleted now with the 100. Okay. So next, that's a message 200 success. Like this one, 100 is gone. Okay, it is deleted. Now let's try giving 200. 2 records should be deleted. Send. One send. 2 records have been deleted. Okay. Is everyone clear with what has happened?
Yes, Kirti.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll see how to select the statement. So with select statement, it is little tricky because we have to display whatever the records we have to display in a array element. Like see, now we have only one record here. So in place of this, how it will have, like for if I have multiple records, if I am getting like multiple employees, whatever the data we have here, someone is having, I think, any doubts. Yeah, Bhimeshwar, I have some issue with DB installation. Yeah, sure, Bhimeshwar. Let's see. So after this class, anyone has any doubts means you can stay on the call. Rest everyone can drop. So tomorrow we'll see the select statement, how to retrieve all the data, and how to display this one. And we can also see the store procedure call, like how to invoke a store procedure call. Until now we have seen insert statement, update statement, and delete statement, right? Tomorrow we can see store procedure call, because store procedure call is one of the things which we have to do in a client project. They will simply not say go and insert and update and delete. So these are basic primary things. We have to handle how the store procedure calls are also being done. Okay, tomorrow we can see that. And yeah, rest of the if there are any no doubts for any of you, you can drop out, and I can see what is the issue with DB.
Yeah, Kirti. Rahul also will be there.
Okay, sure. Yeah. What is the problem, Bhimeshwar, you are facing?
Yeah, Kirti, what happened, I installed, once again, let me, I installed Workil DB and then after SQL Developer also. So after installing the SQL Developer, when I'm trying to open the TXT file, it's the DB is not launching. That SQL Developer tool is not launching. It is asking the Java JDK path. So even I have JDK path. When I give that one, it is not accepting. It is saying that this is not JDK path. Can I share my screen once?
Yeah, sure. I think you are not the presenter. Shiva, can you please make
You can make it. I think.
Bhimish? You can share your screen?
No, not
Or
able to. You can make it, I think.
okay. Make
You can
organizer.
stop the recording.
Yeah, I will do this. Your recording is off. Yeah. You can share your screen now, Bhimish.
Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Sorry. I took this one as you said yesterday.
Okay.
Then after I downloaded this also. So after I downloaded this, I have ran this file, this installation. So installation got completed. In fact, I got this also on my desktop.
Okay. So you have installed Oracle, right? Oracle
Oracle.
DB.
Yes.
So the
You want,
.exe.
we can go and see once in the control panel also. Let me go there.
Sure.
Programs and features, 1 second.
You can search in the search bar actually. Uninstall something, you can search. On the right side top, there is a search bar, right?
This is there, but how I can move this one? I'm thinking this one. Okay. I have this pop-up actually.
Okay, that pop up. So there will be some arrow, right? One arrow marks thing like that. For just shrinking that one, there will be one arrow.
Okay, done.
Okay.
See. It is there. 1 second. Going down, we'll see in the list.
think there is Oracle DB. Yes.
Both are
Yeah.
there.
Okay. And
In
Java,
this,
did you
this is
install
later
Java?
only. I have Java because I am using Mule, right? So I would be having this only. In fact, I will show you that also. Wait a minute. Java also there. Java is there. 1.8 I have.
Okay. I think the problem is with the path, Bhimeshwar. So can you check
Which
if
path? I
Java
will
is
show you the issue. I will show you
okay.
the issue. When I click on this, I am getting this issue. Let me see. I am redirecting to here. This I am getting this
Oracle
path. This
logging in as
Oracle
a
official
database.
site I am going. So
No, no.
I logged in also.
No. Do one thing. Where you have installed the SQL developer, right? Go to that folder once. You have extracted. Yeah.
This
So
one.
you are installing this one, right? .exe. Just click on it. .exe.
No, I have extracted and after that I installed also. You want me to
Yeah.
click this?
Just click. Double click on it, please.
This one I said. So it is asking for JDK
Please
path.
specify the path to the Java JDK home. Okay. 1 second. So you will have a Java JDK, right? So I don't think you have the JDK in your machine Vmesher. Do you have? So you have JRE file, but where is the JDK?
JDK, I'll show you 1 second.
It will be in
JDK
program
I need
file.
to have.
Yeah. So you have to have So you have to have JDK. So you have installed Java. It is fine. That is only JRE, but you have to have the development kit also for execution of the Java, right? So I will give you a
Okay.
link. So you can in Google you can search Java JDK download. It will come.
JDK.
Yeah, JDK download. Just click on anything, it will come. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is
Here
Oracle
will be.
official site only.
Yes. You can download it from here.
But already I have, right? No problem, right? If I do any again.
No, nothing will happen because you have only JRE. This is JDK, right? It will not have any problem.
Okay, let me try this. After this, still I have one problem, Kirti. So,
Okay.
1 second. I will tell you. Why it is launching this page? I showed you, right? Why it is launching this page? My question is, when I click on that, this thing, it is
Okay. So I
launching
think
the
you're
Oracle official site.
I think you are doing
Even I
it from the
logged in.
shortcut, right? So don't go from there. Whenever you are trying to open SQL developer, go to the extracted folder, which you have shown me, right? For the installation,
Okay.
you can click on that only. It will open the SQL developer.
Okay. And one more thing I want to show you. Even I logged in also. System with the system user you said, right? We can use system
Okay.
as username and password is unique.
Yeah.
After this, I got this. Is it any useful? It is showing that here also we can create tables and all.
Actually, I do not
Storage.
have so much idea on the web UI interface. I think we can create from
Okay.
here as well. Try to create a table here. If you have table here, then no need of SQL developer as well, I think. Yeah, try to give some
So
name
it
and
is like a UI create.
sorry. Hello. Yeah.
It is. I think it is a creating a table with user friendly, not with a queries. I think. Is it correct,
Not
right?
with the queries. Yes, it is a web interface, so it is. I think it will be simple for us.
Uh,
It's your wish, Bhimeshwar. If you are comfortable with this one, you can go ahead.
okay. Fine. I don't know that. That's why I'm checking with you. Fine. I'll try with that with the Java JDK. After installing that, I'll try to open here and I'll try to do that one. Then I will practice yesterday's class. Okay. I will get back to
Okay.
you. If at all that is also not working, I will try with this way. But if I try in this way, I have to give this path in my uh, where
No.
in transfer.
No need to give anything. See, what is happening is you have installed Oracle database in your system, right? Local system. So there only you have
Correct.
set this password system and a password. So this is simply just a user interface. So for that also, I mean, there is
Okay.
nothing to do with the user interface and the database. Database resides in your local only. So you can say local host only. If at all, if at all the local host doesn't work, try to give the IP address which it is showing in the top 127.001:8080. Just
8080.
until that one. Do not copy paste
Okay. Sure.
from Apex.
Okay. Fine.
I think it will come with the local host itself because it is residing in your local, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Kirti, I do
Thank you.
have
We'll
a
try
doubt.
this one and we'll get back to you.
Sure, Bhimesh.
Kirti,
Yeah.
I do have a doubt also. I've downloaded the SQL developer showing this.
Your voice is breaking, Rakesh. Is there any problem with SQL developer?
This application may downloading the SQL depend on the other in this folder it's showing. Extract all.
Rakesh, I'm unable to understand actually. Your
So
voice is breaking a
run
lot.
it is
Same here.
showing that pop-up that it cancel. Yes, is might the problem, and it is showing a pop-up cancel. It's or extract.
Is there a problem with
Can
my
you able to
side?
hear me? Hello.
Yeah, Rakesh. I think it is better now. Yeah,
No, it
Bhimeshwar, you
is
can
clear
stop
from my
sharing your
side.
screen. Okay,
Voice
I
is
think
voice.
Kirti, I'm checking where to reject my revoke my screen share.
okay. I think it is cancelled now. Yeah.
Where is that option?
Yeah, you have the presenting has stopped, Bhimeshwar. Don't worry now.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah, Rakesh, please go ahead. You have some problem with SQL developer?
Yes, Kirti.
Yeah. Can you please
And
repeat
if
it? I did not get
click, if I clicked on the SQL developer and it is showing one pop-up like this application may depend on the other compressed file in this folder. So it has given three options: extract all, run, cancel. Should I extract all or run?
you should extract all, Rakesh. So before
Extract
you
all.
have downloaded the SQL that zip file, right?
Yes.
Before installing, first you have to
It
extract
is.
all of them.
Okay, sure. Fine.
Yeah. After
Extract
extracting, you will get
okay.
a folder, and in that folder you will have a .exe file. You can install that one.
exe file.
Yeah, SQL developer.exe. In the you scroll down and you will have a .exe file.
Okay,
You know, okay.
fine. Okay, it's
I can share my screen and show you like how it will be. It will be our SQL developer symbol only.
yeah, it's completing.
And for fast extraction, right? I suggest you
Yeah,
to install 7-zip.
I have opened Kirti. It has been done. And should I click on SQL again? That
SQL
in the
developer.
below. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yes, SQL developer. I have clicked on and it is opened. Okay, fine. I have got one pop-up like confirm import preferences. Hide all
Yes, you can click on
installations or
OK.
what?
Yeah, you can click on OK there.
Yes,
Whatever
sir.
it requires, right, it will download.
No, actually, hide all installations it's showing. Please select a previous version from which preferences will be copied to the current installation. It is showing pop-up.
Can you share your screen, Rakesh? I'll stop my
Okay,
sharing.
sure, Kirti. I have got one pop-up share. Should I click on this? Can you able
I'm
to see,
unable.
Kirti?
No, Rakesh, I'm unable to see your screen yet.
Yes, Rakesh, you have to click and share. Yes, Rakesh. No, he will be getting an option to
Now
share
it
his
is
screen
showing.
actually. You click on that.
Yeah, I have clicked on that. Now it is showing.
No.
Not it.
Yeah. Now we can see.
Able
Yeah, it is showing like this pop-up.
Would you like to import preferences from a previous SQL developer installation? Do you have already a
Yeah.
SQL developer? You already have SQL developer.
No, I have installed. One sec.
Click on no once.
Yeah, I have this click. No, okay.
So do one thing, Rakesh. It is better, go to control panel and uninstall whatever the SQL developer you have and install it again freshly. It will be better. I think there is a mismatch in version. I think I
Okay.
see this is too. Yeah, this is open, right? Yeah, click
Yes,
on
yes.
OK here.
Okay. Is it correct, Kirti? Can you just
Yeah.
recheck and everything what I have installed? It is correct or not? Yeah.
Can
Okay.
you connect to a database, Rakesh here? So I see the SQL developer is open. That is correct only. Now no need to
Okay.
uninstall or
Fine.
something. You can just go ahead. So here
Yeah,
try to
check
create
that
an Oracle connection.
Anypoint and Oracle also, Kirti. Yeah,
Sure.
I have downloaded Anypoint Studio. Is it fine? This is also extract
I
all.
think
Should
there
I
is.
click?
Rakesh, I think there is a lag in the screen. I can see SQL developer and there is some, you're compressing right, something, right?
No, Anypoint
Yeah,
Studio
just
is
click on
correct
run here.
only.
Okay. On Microsoft Defender.
Protected your PC. Don't run. What is this? Click on more info. Run anyway. You can click on run anyway.
They click on OK.
Yeah, was
It
unable
will
to
launch.
locate its companion shared library. What is it? Click on OK. What happens next? Are you trying to install it from your downloaded folder? You have to keep this extracted folder in
No,
root folder.
actually, yeah, I have. You said that. Yeah, you have said that in Windows C only you can keep, right? I have
Yeah.
logged in this only. See, Anypoint, Oracle, Postman, and I have all downloaded. So that's the thing I want to
Okay.
show you. It is correct. I have downloaded all.
No need of other things in the root folder. Only Anypoint Studio should be in the root folder, but it's okay. And did you extract? I think you did not extract, right? Try to extract it and then install it, Rakesh.
Okay.
Not this one. Go to C. Go to C.
Not this one. This
There
one?
is so much of lag, Rakesh. I think you are doing some extraction. Okay, let's go with it. I was about to say that go to C folder and extract the main thing into the C folder.
I'm in the C folder only.
Okay, but where are all the other files which need to be downloaded? Is there any option that I can take control here? I'm just seeing that one.
Yeah, any disk
Yeah,
is
you'll be
possible.
having Kirti.
Can anyone guide me with how to take it?
No, this guy Karthik has to click on the request control, provide control. Karthik will be having that option.
No, it's not me.
Sorry, who is that screen sharing?
Rakesh.
Yeah, he needs to give the
Rakesh,
control.
you'll be having a pop-up, right? There you'll be having provide
From
control.
Yeah, I
Can
have
you tell
request
Ah,
me
a
the
keyboard and
Bhimeshwar,
mouse.
where should I provide that? Yes. Give control should I click?
Yeah,
Okay.
click on give control. And let's see if I got control or not. I'm just
Yeah.
seeing. Did I get it? I don't think so. I'm trying to minimize this one. I don't think I have the control, Rakesh. There is so much of lag actually. Is now an organizer. So,
Yeah, now you have got it. Once check.
okay, forget this one. Like go to C once, Rakesh. Go to the C folder.
now, sorry, Kirti, now we got the pop-up also. Now Kirti has control like that pop-up we got. Please try
Yeah,
now
I
once.
also got that pop-up, but I'm unable to control actually. I'm trying to go to C folder, but it's not coming. So it's better, Rakesh, you can do it, but for the benefit of time, just go to C once. Hello? Hello, Rakesh?
Yeah, Kirti, tell me.
Can you please go to C folder?
Yeah, Kirti, tell me. C
Actually, I'm
folder.
unable
Okay,
to.
I'm going. Can you see?
Only C folder. No, not yet. I'm just seeing the desktop and the browser open now.
Can you able to see now? C folder.
No, I'm seeing Anypoint folder. Just open the C folder now. No, not Anypoint Studio. The main C
C
root
folder.
folder.
Okay. C folder. Okay.
Okay, now here, okay, now you have extracted in the Anypoint Studio. Okay, go to that
Yeah.
extracted folder.
Yes.
Is there lag for everyone? Because I see a lot of lag.
Yes, there is lag.
Correct. For me also same. Laggy.
Yeah, sorry, Rakesh, can you please reshare your screen, like stop sharing screen once and reshare it again. There's a lot of lag.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically what you have to do is in the main C folder, in the extracted Anypoint Studio folder, you will have Anypoint Studio folder, and in that go ahead and install this one. Yes, correct. Here you have the application
Okay.
Anypoint Studio,
Yes.
and try to install from there.
No, this will not work. This is a zip file. He
No,
needs to go to the first folder.
yeah, he has opened the first folder itself, I assume.
No, this is not the first folder.
Okay, let's see his screen again.
Now can you able to see, Kirti?
There is so much of this one, like one of the side is black, but it's okay. Yeah, here you are in the first folder, right? Not in the zip folder. You are in the extracted folder. Am I correct?
Yeah, you said that C folder. C folder, right?
Yeah, in the C folder, in the first Anypoint Studio folder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now install from here.
Yeah.
So here you have one blue color installation file, right? Anypoint Studio. Now install from it here.
Yeah. Yeah. This one?
I can see only one folder in front of the screen, and I think that is the correct folder. Try to install it from the installation file.
Click on extract all, right?
Yeah, you have already extracted, right, Rakesh?
Yeah. And
No need of extracting again then. If you have already extracted, no need of extracting it again. Just open the first folder.
okay.
And in that, whatever the screen I'm seeing, it is a correct screen, Rakesh. So just go and install with the installation file. No need of extracting anything. Just double click on the installation file.
It is
Is your screen stuck, Rakesh? Here I'm only seeing that folder.
showing like this.
You will have multiple folders actually. Rakesh, let's do one thing, okay? Let me share my screen and I'll show you how to do this one, okay? Your screen
I
is
think you
having
can
so much
take
of
my
lag.
Okay.
No, controls I can do that, but I'm unable to
Sure,
control.
Kirti.
Yeah, let me share my screen and I will explain you clearly.
Yeah. So that I will once and check. Okay.
Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Kirti.
Yes,
One
Kirti.
sec.
Okay.
Yeah, Kirti, you can tell now.
Yeah, see, from the link which I have provided, I have downloaded this zip file. Okay, so here this is in the downloads folder.
Okay.
Here only what I'm doing is
Yes.
I'm trying to extract it. 7-zip, I'm doing an extract here, extract to the folder. So when I do extract here, I will have a folder something like this. Okay. Sorry, this is SQL developer. Sorry, I was just saying. So this is the same thing with the Anypoint Studio. I will have a downloaded file. I will click the right click and I will do a extract here to Anypoint Studio. Okay, my Anypoint Studio folder will be like this. What I'll do now is I have to copy this extracted folder to the C folder here. So I have copied here this one like this. In this folder, you will go and so you will have this many files. So take a look into this. You should have all these files. If you don't have at least 2 to 3 folders also, it will not come. From here, you have to install this file.
Okay.
The blue color Anypoint Studio application file.
Yeah. I have installed that.
Okay, then try to do in the same way. Download freshly and keep it in a downloaded folder. Try to extract there only, then copy the thing. Whatever you have
Okay.
this here, whatever you have the folders, delete all those folders, because if you have
Okay.
multiple folders, you will get confused a lot. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
try to do that, Rakesh, because I have to jump on to my office client call. Okay, in half an hour, I have so much work to do.
Okay.
So we can
Okay.
continue from tomorrow. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Kirti,
Okay.
I
If I
done,
have
but
any problem, I'll reach you.
Sure, Rakesh. Sure.
I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay.
Sure.
Kirti,
Yeah,
being
Bhimeshwar.
here, yeah, I did install this JDK, but still with the
Okay.
same issue. When I give the path, I am not getting what is exactly the issue is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, let's
We'll see
let's wrap
tomorrow.
it up here. Yeah, we can in tomorrow's class we can first take this up and we'll see, like, because for the
Okay.
assignments you have to have all these things ready. That is
Correct.
important. Tomorrow we'll handle this.
Fine, Kirti, no problem. Thank you.
Okay then. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kirti.
Thank you.